Welcome to the Grand Canyon State, Arizona Stadium in Tucson, as we are set for a showdown in the Arizona Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Eastern Michigan's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity.
Turning it on! And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Might be looking to run. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Kaiser. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Rams line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Eastern Michigan going fast. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Bringing the heat. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. This time he's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rams look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Sends it back in motion. Just keeps slinging it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The give out of the gun. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down. Gives it on the option. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Etienne. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab down the left side. Touchdown Rams! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. Leaves it with the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And his throw is incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to the tailback. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played 1. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And I I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rams want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rams have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. And the Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Eagles are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. Here's the handoff. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down.
What a nice job getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack, making sure he didn't have time to buy some more space, and he almost grabbed him and pulled him into the end zone. He almost got 2 points and a safety.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Kaiser. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to pull his way in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at coordinators have to make a stand. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Colorado State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Looking for room, it's Sanders. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Using the quick game. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Eagles have a lot of options on second and inches. He'll keep it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be third and long. Gets the back moving. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
There's a lot of QBs that...
Into the secondary on the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. To the air on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The run from the shotgun. Only a couple there, and now staring at third and 8. The Rams in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Back open in the middle. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Wide open downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Rams have it with a first and 10. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. From the gun, the running back has it. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half.
Eastern Michigan, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things, and that first half needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. On the run, it's Sanders. Running to Green. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They'll give it to him again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Puts it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Going right to work up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Breaks the tackle.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. He's now up to 64 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They've been running it, but now the pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Beal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
A strike downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Colorado State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Eastern Michigan going fast.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
Well, that's 2 very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number 1, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off.
Turning it on! And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Quick strike complete. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it! They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Touchdown Eagles! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing running pass and lining up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Under fire. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes it.
He'll take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A sky-high punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Kaiser.
And you've
created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hendricks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Rams moving quickly to the line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close, punch it in.
Touchdown, Colorado State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. On the move, it's Sanders. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That's now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got to the line and get set. To the air on first down. Fires left. Complete downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. And the Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pressure coming. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And this one can draw us even in the final moments. Absolutely center cut. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime? Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots.
Looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game, late.
Going deep. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He'll take another shot here. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds a man on the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Rams! They strike first in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Looking to the big tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Wants to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.